All right. So this is video log number 4. Don't have any notes today. Just gonna be responding by talking about the quote that I wrote. Don't let perfect be the enemy of good. I think, including for my life as well, there has been many opportunities and many stressful instances that could have been avoided by just internalizing that concept of not letting perfect be the enemy of good, because in this society that we live in, I should say, there is a strive for perfection, and especially in the social media age where everyone's showing such a curated version of themselves. And you could even view this Discord discipline mentorship as a form of social media where people are posting their lives, and you can easily start comparing, and it can get kind of depressing, thinking about, hey, I could be doing more, or like, why am I not doing this? But the reality is that no matter what happens, you are where you're at. I think is good to think about. Trying to expect more or expect less of your current situation can be detrimental to your psyche. And yeah, I mean, it's a good instance from my life that I can talk about here. I mean, well, for League of Legends, I wasn't always Master Tier. I used to be, in the very beginning, I was the lowest rank you could possibly get, which is called Bronze 5. Um, and everyone, actually, it's funny, like, around me, everyone was kind of making fun of me because I was Bronze 5. And I was like the absolute worst rank you could possibly be. But, everyone starts somewhere. And I didn't let that bother me. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to keep showing up, keep trying to do better day by day. And now I'm in the exact opposite area where I'm now one of the best players in the nation in this video game that I play. And I would never have gotten there if I was if I got too down on myself for being where I was at the time. And that's something that is good to keep in note. And yeah, it's worrisome to see you stress so hard about trying to be more and more and not thinking you're enough. Because at the end of the day, in order to truly progress, you have to already, it's kind of ironic, like if you're not satisfied with where you are, it's hard to be more than what, it's hard to achieve what your potential calls for, or something like that. I don't know. I didn't word that very well, but it's like you said, you have to feel okay with where you're at on the journey. So that's that. And of course, like, yeah, I'll leave it there. I'll leave it there. So, right now for me, I just finished the 60-day challenge, and I look through the kind of the champs stuff. There's like champs posts that I could do, and the champs mentorship calls, of which I think I'll be trying to attend. I think I'll DM George to see if it's this week Saturday or if it's next week Saturday. But yeah, I think I think I'll try to post dual, like, in the champs posts, and I'll post in the 60-day challenge post, just to keep it up. Hopefully that keeps you motivated as well to see my post there, because I've met 2 people who've finished the challenge before I did, and then I think they left to the discipline mentorship. So they kind of left me hanging, and I'm like, hey, I was hoping to see you there. But it's okay. It's okay. They probably have other things in their life, and the discipline mentorship is probably not for them after they completed it. But for me, I really enjoy it, and I'm getting a lot of fulfillment from it and the community, and so I'm going to continue it. And yeah, on that front, oh, so yesterday I was just playing League as I usually do, and someone added me, and I was like, this is not normal. Like, some people throw around ads from games I played, and like other Master Tier players either. Sometimes they add you to call you the most vile things on the planet after you had a bad game. Um, or they add you to say, hey, you did really well, like let's duo later. But in this case, someone added me and his account was gold 4, which is like top 50%. Like, I don't even know how he found me. And then he added me and I was like, okay, hello. Like, what do you want, you know? and he said he looked at the website. There's a website called op.gg where you can see the top ranked players for specific champions, and I am one of the highest ranked players for this specific champion called Lucian. So that's like my specialty in the game. And he added me because he saw that I was one of the top ranked players and he wanted some advice. And because a GM player recently coached me for free for 2 hours, I was like, I felt like inclined to pass it on, you know. And then I ended up I played a game with this guy, like a normal game, and I coached him through the whole game and gave him a ton of advice. Made sure he brought out his notebook for when I was giving advice, because I was dropping free gold on this guy. And yeah, that was fun that someone sort of reached out to me and did that. It's a it's a bit of an ego booster, but at the same time, I could have just like ignored him. I could have been like, yeah, you know, I'm playing here. I don't want to give you $100. $100, I'll coach you for an hour. I could have been like that, but I didn't. And you know, he seemed like a genuine guy. He's also a Lucian player. He's genuinely trying to learn. And yeah, he's pretty good. He's pretty good, even though he's in gold. I went through his match history, and he was playing pretty well. Just a few things like decision making, some macro, and I told him, like, if you want to get to a better rank, or if you want to carry your I don't want to say disgusting teammates, but like you're not quite adept yet teammates, then you cannot make mistakes, especially with the role AD carry that you're in. Like, it's AD carry, you know, like you have to attack damage carry your teammates, and you can't make mistakes. Like, it seemed harsh and it seemed like a lot of pressure when I was telling him that, but that's the reality. Like, you make one mistake and you lose the game. That's it. There are going to be games that your teammates carry you. There are going to be games where you have to carry, and in order to climb, you have to win those games that you are in a position to carry. And because you're going to win the games where other people are carrying you regardless. And then there's like unwinnable games where you're going to lose no matter what. Even challenger players are going to lose those games. But in the games where you can decide, you have to be in a position to carry. And I told him that, and yeah, he felt the pressure, but what can you do? You know, he asked me for coaching, and that's what he gets. So that was nice. My trade, I had a trade yesterday. I got 7.6 pips over there. It's pretty good. Followed my plan. Exited pretty early. Maybe I could have held longer, but it was touching a zone, and I didn't want to be in a position for too long. Like, I really just want to like secure profit as much as possible and as quickly as possible, and guaranteed. Like, these wins, every win I have is like, I don't want to say like, is improving my confidence in trading. So there's that. And yeah, pretty much that was my day. I traded, I played League, and then I fucking brain rotted for like an hour. To see, you're doing your dopamine detox after I have my session of pure focus and I do my trade. Like, I feel comfortable like brain rotting for like 1 to 2 hours, because like, I wouldn't even call it brain rot. Like, my Instagram is highly curated for very motivational, educational stuff. Like, all of it, my Instagram is like pretty much like personal branding, business advice, philosophy, and cinematography. Yeah, so that's my Instagram. So when I scroll it, I wouldn't even call it brain rotting. Like, I'm learning so much when I do that. So it's like, I personally, like, I know Instagram can take a lot of your time, and if you have other focuses in your life, maybe it's good to not use it. But if you do use it, like I do, then you should use it intentionally. Like, I think I talked about it in my last video log about intentionality. If you do anything in life with intention, you're going to get a result. Like, I'm playing a video game. Like, if on paper, like, I'm wasting my life for like 5 hours a day on a video game. But I play this video game with so much intention and discipline and purpose that I rank up and improve my skill every time I join, and I'm practicing. Like, it's like I'm going to beach volleyball practice. Or I know I say beach volleyball because I live in Hawaii, but like it's like going to baseball practice or softball practice. You know, it's like I feel the same way. Or like basketball practice. It's I'm practicing a skill, and yeah. Same with Instagram. I every time I open up the app, I'm refining something, even if it's to a small degree, and I'm doing it and it's fun because it's Instagram. You know, it's very engaging stuff. So I'll leave my video log there. Mm, yeah, pretty good. Just live life with intention and don't let perfect be the enemy of good, please. All right, that's it. I don't know.